Hey divas! Have you ever wanted to get rich in Bloxburg? Well, there's never been a better time than now, because Bloxburg's new Easter event literally makes it so easy. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to maximize your earnings during this event and get super rich. So, first of all, let's get some basic facts straight. The airdrop minigame happens every 12 minutes and it happens at the same time on every single server. The minigame lasts for 3 minutes and the most you can earn is 25k. Okay, so there are 3 different types of eggs. So there are the blue small eggs, those give 100. Then there are the purple medium-sized eggs, and those give 250. And then there are the big yellow eggs, and those give 600. This next bit is extra important, so listen up. For the first half of the minigame, you will not be competing with other players for the same eggs. Like, every player will have their own eggs to collect. However, for the second half of the minigame, you all will be competing, which means that other people can take the same eggs as you. At the end of this video with all of my tips, this won't be a concern though, so don't worry. But yeah, let's get started on the tips that will get you 25k almost every single round, and of course this can vary, so don't get mad at me if you don't get 25k, but that's how much I usually get every single round. So yeah, stay until the end because my last tip is actually a tip that's so OP that I don't even really want to share it, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Okay, so let's start with a small but very useful tip. So at the start of the minigame, you want to kind of zoom out a little bit and try to get an idea of where all of the eggs closest to you are. And you want to try to take a path that will get you the most amount of those eggs in the shortest amount of time. And this sounds a bit abstract, but basically you just want to grab the eggs as efficiently as possible so that you don't like run in a zigzag pattern, because that's just like going to take more time. Obviously, like, don't overthink it because that's just going to make it harder, but just keep that in mind. Okay, so my second tip is to go to a neighborhood with a lot of players, because how it works is that during the second half of the minigame, when everyone is competing for the eggs, the amount of eggs that will spawn will increase the more people that are playing the minigame. So basically, if you go to a neighborhood with a lot of people, and especially a neighborhood that doesn't have like people building, you want to find an active like role-playing or like hotel and business neighborhood, because yeah, those neighborhoods will have a lot of people playing the minigame, and that will dramatically increase the amounts of eggs that spawn. And you might be asking yourselves, but if we're all competing for the eggs, won't there just like be more competition? And yes, there will be more competition, but generally the amount of eggs that will spawn will be more than enough for everyone, as long as you're like efficient and can collect all of the eggs fairly quickly, there will be enough for you and you will get 25k. When I've been on like my private server, regular server, and I'm like, it's just me or maybe one other person that's doing the minigame, like I get like under 20k money. But when I've done it in a neighborhood with a lot of people playing the minigame, I always get 25k. I usually go to this hotel and business family roleplay neighborhood. This one is very good, very active. It's amazing. I've gotten 25k on that neighborhood a bunch of times. Okay, so my third and final tip, which like I said before, I don't really want to share because it's so good, but it's to use roller skates. So you will need a plow for this because to my knowledge there aren't any to grab around town. So yeah, that's a downside to this method, but if you happen to find a plow when joining a neighborhood, you can do this, but I wouldn't spend too long trying to grab a plow just for this, because that's going to end up costing you if you miss the minigame. But basically, what you want to do is you want to place roller skates on your plow, and then before the egg drop minigame starts, you want to grab your skates, and then teleport to the minigame. Now you will get a massive speed boost, which will really give you an advantage compared to other players, and you can get 25k without doing this. But if you struggle at that part where you compete with other players and you find that it's just impossible to get X because everyone just like steals them from you, this is a great method. And overall, if you just want to get that extra boost and finish the minigame quicker, then this is a great method. So yeah, this is super OP. I actually wasn't the one that came up with this. I saw it from Bloxburg Intel on Twitter, so I'm gonna put up the page on the screen. Super great Twitter page, by the way. But yeah, so I can't take credit for that, but all of the other tips were mine and are based through my observations. But yeah, so those were all of my tips on how to get super rich through this event. And this event lasts until I think April 9th. So make sure you try this like fairly soon and do it a few times. I mean, I've gotten so much cash from doing this. I mean, I've also been working, but like, I mean, I've probably made over $1 million already in just a few days that this event has been out. So it's super OP. I'm super grateful for the Bloxburg team for adding this, because to me, money's everything and this is just amazing. But if you found these tips helpful, please like and subscribe and maybe even leave a little bit of a comment. And have an awesome day, Diva. Bye!